I'd be remiss if we went any further without talking about what a big day it was for the running world yesterday. I'm, of course, talking about two
Major.
things.
It's major.
One, Magic Johnson talking about how much he likes track and wondering if the Olympic trials are happening this year. And two, the Boston Red Sox unveiling their alternate jerseys, which are an homage to the Boston Marathon. If you're a running fan, it doesn't get any bigger than having uh, an
The Lakers and
acknowledgement from Magic Johnson and, yes, but LA and Boston uniting around how great running is. It's amazing.
you're doing a really good job at turning two tweets into the greatest thing that ever happened to our sport. But I guess that's
Yeah.
where we are. I did think it was funny that Magic Johnson, for how big of a fan, capital BIG in this tweet, that he didn't know when the Olympic trials were or if there was NCAAs. And it's kind of interesting, that mindset of a person. He easily could have got that answer by just like typing in Google. All right.
Yeah, yeah.
It's kind of interesting, people who use Twitter like Google, where they like, hey, I know I could just get the answer on my own, but I want to project my question to people. I think it's an interesting type of person. I don't know. Like, who goes to Twitter to ask a question when the answer clearly is you can find out by just going up on Google? I don't get that.
Well, in general, Magic Johnson's Twitter feed is a work of art. But let me say this. If I was as famous as Magic Johnson, I would just say I loved all sorts of random events just to see how many people would reach out to me and offer me tickets. Because how long did it take for him to say that before he's already getting offered full accommodations and going to be a special guest at a meet when they haven't even said if there's spectators allowed at the meet, but all of a sudden we're rolling out the red carpet for Magic Johnson, which I get it. He's Magic Johnson. But if I was that famous, I would drop all sorts of things on the timeline that were leading questions like, hey, anybody know when Arcade Fire is touring? I'm a huge fan. Just to see what would happen. And then all of a sudden their manager contacts me. It'd be great.
What if this results in Magic Johnson becoming like the celebrity starter for one of the races? He gets to like fire the gun. Which race do you think you'd want to start the gun for?
Magic Johnson, high jump.
High jump?
High jump. Yeah.
There's no gun start for the high jump.
Oh, never mind. Not the high jump. No, he could do. He started he do a new tradition. Gentlemen, start your jumping. I don't know. I mean, everybody would want to do the 100, right? But there's too much pressure on the 100 because you got to do it right. So maybe the 10,000, where the start matters the least, I think would be the best use for him.